Alright boys, kembali lagi bersama gue Yorgan di matahari dini hari. Tapi bedanya kali ini gue nggak akan membuat video tutorial lagi ya, karena tutorialnya kemarin udah selesai semua, yang tutorial kostum Midnight Sun itu. Jadi sekarang gue akan membuat walkthrough Midnight Sun, lebih tepatnya walkthrough dari New Game Plus. Karena di hari sebelumnya gue udah menyelesaikan game pertamanya, jadi gue akan melanjutkan ke New Game Plus, dimana data-data atau status yang dari game pertama tuh nantinya akan diimpor ke New Game Plus ini. Tapi apa aja yang bakal diimpor gue belum tahu. Jadi kita akan lanjutkan game ini. Oh ya, sebelumnya gue barusan beli season pass dari Midnight Sun ini, jadi gue udah dapet nih bonus-bonusnya nih. Tuh kostum barunya Blade, ada kostumnya Magic, terus Wolverine juga, ada Captain America juga, Doctor Strange, Hulk tuh, sama Ghost Rider. Nah ini season passnya nih. Tuh kita ada nanti ada 4 karakter DLC ya, yaitu Deadpool, ada Venom, ada Morbius, dan Storm. Terus ini ada variasi kostum-kostumnya juga nih, yang dimana tuh kalau pakai gameplay biasa kita nggak bakal dapet, jadi mesti beli season passnya dulu baru dapet. Harganya tuh tadi gue beli kira-kira 700.000 lah. Ya sepadan lah sama ininya, sama konten-kontennya. Oke, tanpa berlama-lama lagi kita lanjutkan, kita mulai New Game Plus. Let's go. Oke, kita di sini akan pilih data baru. Ini kayaknya yang lama dihapus-hapus dulu kali ya, biar nggak menu-menuhin. Ini hapus. Ini yang paling atas, yang paling baru nih. Jadi kita hapus yang dari bawah aja dulu. Hapus. Save datanya pakai yang ini aja deh. Welcome to New Game Plus. The following features are always enabled in New Game Plus based on bla 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 bla. Oke, jadi hero-hero yang dari game sebelumnya udah ada dari game start, terus semua wilayah, misi, penjahat udah tersedia untuk semua misi. Terus hero requirement remove from previous completed resource project. Oke. Nanti kita lihat sendiri ya. Oke, ini kita bisa pilih difficulty-nya. Berhubung saya udah pengalaman dari game pertama, jadi kita pilih story mode aja, nggak usah normal. Karena tingkat kesulitan yang paling gampang aja udah bikin frustrasi. Tutorial nyalain nggak ya? Ini kalau kalian mau pilih main tutorial silakan, kalau mau matiin juga nggak apa-apa. Untuk sekarang, buat kalian yang belum pernah main, jadi gue nyalain aja dulu. Hero ability kita nyalain, friendship level nyalain, resource nyalain, cosmetic nyalain. Oke, launch campaign. Oke, kalau gue niat, gue akan coba bikin subtitlenya juga ya di sini untuk di setiap cutscene-nya. Dan gue sebisa mungkin akan diam selama cutscene biar kalian bisa nikmatin ceritanya.
You know how much I hate this hocus pocus nonsense, Faustus. Now you want to tell me just what the hell is so important?
sleeping mother. Sacred harbinger, awaken and reclaim what is yours. You who rise with the moon in darkness. Who prepares the path for the midnight sun. Turn your merciless eyes upon us and arise!
Nice show, Doc. Next time, call Seymour. Better yet, I'll just shoot you and save us all the trouble.
Dan dimulai Midnight Sun. Jadi intinya tadi kelompok Hydra itu mau membangkitkan Lilith ya. Siapa itu Lilith? Nanti juga kalian akan tahu. 6 bulan kemudian.
I can feel it, Rox. Trouble in the air. More innocent blood joining you soon. Head back to your magic castle. You ain't welcome here.
Johnny Blaze.
It's called a sanctum. And welcome or not, this is where fate has determined the Sorcerer Supreme needs to be.
The Doctor Strange juga dan Iron Man.
Tell fate. Answers no.
This is the secret guardian you dragged me 5,000 miles to meet?
Who's the mouth?
Mr. Stark is brash, but I assure you he can be trusted.
Wait, you seriously don't know who I am?
The fabric of magic is shifting, Johnny. The prophecy of the Midnight Sun is upon us.
Your last crusade cost me plenty. This time I intend to look after my own.
Hey pal, I don't think you understand. Things are changing. 2 + 2 no longer equals 4. Up is sometimes down, and Strange here is actually starting to make sense.
Do I look like someone who gives a damn about any of that?
No, you look like you should be bouncing for the double deuce. Listen, all I know is hell's coming, and my pal here says you can help.
That's where you're wrong. Hell's not coming. It's already here. You're welcome, Robo-Man.
Iron Man?
Robo-Man. Boleh juga perkenalannya.
It's fine. I know what he meant.
Yoi.
We come all the way out here, and the old man runs off with that precious page of yours. Could have at least left us some VIP passes for the carnival. Maybe blown up a few monsters on the way out.
Johnny Blaze has sacrificed a great deal for this world already. I am certain he will come around given time.
Thought you said time was the one thing we didn't have. All right, let's just wrap this up. I think I've got sand in my nanopolymer weave.
Oke, ini adalah tutorial dulu ya guys. Jadi ada 3 tipe kartu yang bisa dipilih, yaitu tipe attack, skill, dan heroic. Tuh kalian baca sendiri ya. Attack card tuh. Tiap attack card ada nilainya sendiri. Setiap serangan akan menambah 1 poin heroism. Oke, ini pilih di pad kiri kanan buat milih kartunya. Nah, kalau kalian lihat tuh di pojok kanannya, pojok kiri bawahnya ada angka 1, sedangkan yang di sini Di kiri atasnya ada angka +2. Bedanya apa? Kalau yang angkanya di kiri bawah ini akan menambah 1 poin heroism. Poin heroism itu mana yang ada angka 0 di layar kanan itu. Ya masih 0 tuh angkanya yang sebelah kanan. Nah itu. Sedangkan yang kalau angkanya di kiri atas itu fungsinya buat mengurangi poin heroism. Tapi tipe serangan yang di sini jauh lebih sakit. Tapi mengurangi poin heroism. Jadi untuk sementara kita akan tambah poin heroismnya. Kita pilih blast. Pilih mana aja nih musuhnya, ada 4 musuh. Nah kalau kalian lihat ada lambang tengkorak itu artinya musuhnya langsung mati. Kan KO.
Hey, the jerk store called. They're running low on you guys.
Tuh kalian lihat tuh poin heroism di yang sebelah kanan nambah 1. Kita pakai lagi blastnya. Pilih mana aja, terserah, gue pilih yang ini. Ini juga langsung mati. Easy peasy.
Nothing personal. Okay, maybe a little personal. Am I really gonna have to bring out the big guns for this?
Tuh, tadi yang udah gue jelasin tadi. Heroic cast, powerful and decisive. Playing heroic cast requires heroism. Jadi setiap kartu yang kita pakai entah menambah heroism atau mengurangi heroism. Nah, berhubung poin heroism kita udah ada 2 dan kartunya tinggal tersisa 2 bernilai 2 heroism, jadi kita langsung pakai aja. Ini tipe serangan area ya, jadi akan mengincar semua musuh yang ada di area ini. Sakit. Oh, kita bisa ini nih, bisa mengakhiri giliran. Caranya tahan analog di pad bawah. Nah, karena kartu kita udah habis, nggak ada yang bisa dipakai lagi. Enter.
Let's begin.
Ada tipe-tipe musuhnya juga tuh. Ada yang musuh biasa, ada yang musuh elit. Kalau yang elit, darahnya lebih gede dari yang musuh biasa.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh, so it's a contest now. Then you take the extra creepy one.
Gladly.
Jadi ini tipe mainnya turn based ya, alias berbasis giliran. Kayak model-model Persona gitulah. Jadi kalau pas giliran kita, musuhnya ya bakal diam aja ini. Kalau kita serang ya mereka diam aja. Kecuali musuh yang ada efek counternya. Nah ini knockback nih. Jadi musuh bakal mental ke objek yang di belakangnya. Ini tipe serangan Dr. Strange ada efek knockbacknya nih. Kita pakai ke tuh, bisa kita tabrakin ke batu sini atau ke musuh yang lain. Nah nanti musuh yang di belakang ini darahnya bakal berkurang juga dan bikin musuh di depannya langsung mati.
Let me show you the way.
Boom.
It's in your best interest to quit now.
Getting it done any way we know how. Who designed your armor? Because it looks like junk.
Kita pilih mana aja terserah. Gua akan pilih yang ini dulu. Sekalian ngabisin.
This one won't bother us again.
Oke, kita enter aja. Karena udah habis kartunya.
I must be the popular one today.
Target preview on. Jadi intinya kita bisa ngelihat musuh akan mengincar siapa. Apakah mereka mengincar Iron Man atau Doctor Strange.
Now that I have their attention, perhaps a blessing is in order. Something
Tuh kalian lihat tuh. Semua musuhnya ini akan mengincar Doctor Strange.
in the
Tuh, lihat
spirit of
logonya tuh.
cooperation, I'll accept your offer. Just this once.
Don't mention it.
Skill. Ini skill pasif ya. Ini buat nambah defense. Give 30 block to an ally, entah ke Iron Man atau ke Doctor Strange. Kita pakai ke Doctor Strange.
Looks like you could use this.
Tuh, defense-nya si dokter nambah 30.
Forget this.
You're welcome, Tony. Kita tabrakin. Ini nggak bisa. Kita pilih yang ini, kita tabrakin ke yang belakang.
Of preparation.
Udah. Habis itu sini mau bisa ke batu. Kalau yang ini dulu deh, tabrakin ke sini deh.
This won't end well for you.
Love the effort.
Udah, enter.
You won't wear me down that easily, fiend.
Makin banyak aja.
Appears that I'm their central focus.
I think we pissed them off. Gotta
Ini
start
kita
with
udah
that,
punya
Dean.
4 heroism. Jadi kita udah bisa pakai ini air superiority. Tapi gue mau nambahin lagi deh. Kita pakai
You can't make it happen in the next 10 seconds. I'm not interested. Let's do
ini
it.
dulu. Emang gak langsung mati sih, tapi ya cuma buat nambah heroism doang.
Parking garage.
Terus ini kita tabrakin ke sini.
Let's give it a go.
Fair enough.
So, langsung pakai.
This is going to hurt.
Loh, belum mati dia.
Expect.
Oh, kalau kalian misalkan udah kehabisan kartu, bisa pakai serangan pakai objek. Tapi masalahnya serangan pakai objek itu akan mengurangi poin heroism kita.
And while you ponder arrows, maybe we should just try throwing a big rock at him?
Tuh, yang di highlight ini berarti bisa dipakai buat nyerang. Tuh, ada 3 batu. Oh ya, kalau mau ganti karakter pencet LB ya atau RB. Tuh, Iron Man atau Doctor Strange. Kita pakai Iron Man dulu, kita serang yang ini.
This shouldn't take long.
Ingat ya, setiap kali serangan pakai objek, heroism kita akan berkurang 1 atau 2 poin. Selanjutnya kita pakai si dokter, kita serang yang ini.
Watch and
Udah? Oke. Selesai.
If I'm being honest, that encounter went better than I expected.
Tony, I've been noticing a recurring gamma spike,
You see, this is why you shouldn't eat spicy food, Bruce.
localized in the West Village, converging on the Sanctum.
Wanda.
Hey, Wanda.
The collective works of the universe's greatest sorcerers, and he left them underneath the takeout menus.
Shifting mystical polarities are wreaking havoc on my portals.
You don't say.
You okay, kid?
Oh, dia muridnya Doctor Strange.
Are you?
Let's, put a pin in that.
Oke, ada Captain Marvel juga.
Carol,
Bruce and I have been trying to reach you. He'd have come himself, but he's...
you did the big green guy proud.
I really should up my homeowner's insurance. Miss Maximoff, the wards of protection, if you please.
Stephen, I can fight. I've got control now.
Then show me by activating the wards. In the meantime, in honor of our missing companion, the rest of you may feel free to smash away. It will take more than that, I'm afraid.
Nice one, Carol. Always the direct approach.
You know I don't mess around. Besides, we picked up some crazy gamma readings coming from, well, here. Guessing that explains the Hydra goons and ominous green lights.
Tuh,
Yes, but not while you fail to use the
buat
front
ganti
door.
karakter pencet RB atau LB. Tunggu. RB atau LB. Tuh. Kita akan pilih blast dulu. Kita serang yang ini dulu.
Does Hydra even pay you enough to cover your medical bills?
Selanjutnya ini. Tuh, langsung mati semuanya.
Not bad.
Redraw, kita bisa redraw juga nih. Jadi fungsi redraw ini buat ganti kartu yang dirasa nggak cocok, ganti pakai kartu baru. Jadi karena heroism kita belum cukup, kita ganti nih. Caranya tahan X. Tuh, baru nongol. Jab. Kita serang yang mana nih? Ini dulu kali ya, karena dia ngincar Captain Marvel.
Is that all?
I know that wasn't your signature move.
Oke. Nggak apa-apa. Masih tutorial. Nggak apa-apa.
Probably still won't be enough, but you can try.
Tuh, kita bisa gerakin karakternya juga. Tuh, kita disuruh gerakin Iron Man ke situ tuh. Ya, kita udah pilih Iron Man. Caranya adalah pencet A. Kita arahin ke sini nih. Kalau kalian lihat ada trajektori hijaunya tuh, itu nanti arah serangannya kemana tuh. Nah, disuruh tendang sofanya, kita tendang. Udah tinggal arahin, terserah mau kemana. Ntar. Nah, ini nih, enak nih.
I'm saving my energy till we
Sakit tuh. Oke, ntar kita pilih ini dulu, kita tabrakin ke sini.
Let's try this.
Mending soy.
I know that wasn't your signature move.
Nah, selanjutnya kita pakai Agamotto.
Watch closely. The light shines on the most dutiful.
Kita redraw yang ini. Oke, karena gilirannya udah habis semua.
Luckily,
Nggak
I'm a glutton
apa-apa.
for punishment.
Baru segitu damage-nya.
Bring your whole army for all I care.
Oke, finish the battle.
Showing up.
They are surprisingly relentless. In any event, we must provide Wanda the time she needs to activate the wards of protection.
Ought to improve the odds.
Wow, 10 heroism. Jadi sekarang kita bisa pakai ini. Photon beam. Bentar. Ini posisinya nggak enak nih. Nah, dari sini nih bisa nih. Ini soalnya tipe serangannya satu arah. Tuh, linear. Lah, nah.
Impressive.
Impressive, Carol. Selanjutnya ini kita redo aja deh. Ya sudahlah, tidak apa-apa. Ini kita tabrakin ke
By the will of I fully intend to make this as miserable as possible for you. Fair warning.
ini mau ditabrakin kemana? Nggak bisa. Ya udahlah, pakai ini lagi. Pakai jab lagi. Kita habisin satu dulu.
That's the spirit.
Nggak apa-apa, masih segitu.
Think we've got the upper hand.
We're three of the world's strongest heroes, right? Doesn't it seem like this should be easier?
I've punched through scroll stuff faster. Something's up.
Yes, Hydra has clearly raised their game.
Udahlah, habisin dok.
You've been deceived by Lilith, and it may very well cost you your life.
Easy peasy.
The wards. Something's blocking them.
Not something. Someone.
Gozer?
Lilith. Mother of demons, harbinger of the midnight sun. Prophecy or not, you overstep. Challenging the Sorcerer Supreme.
Be silent. Be still.
What just happened?
Ow. Be gone. No! A fellow daughter of Transia. You remind me of my own beloved.
In virtute vishanti. Well done, Miss Maximoff. Your unique energy surprised her.
Whoa! I'm fine. What? I'm fine.
The prophecy is in motion. Lilith is still out there growing stronger each second the midnight sun approaches.
Define stronger.
If we are to have any chance of stopping her, there is only one option left to us.
I won't go back there.
We all must eventually face our demons, Miss Maximoff. However, one of us should remain behind to maintain the wards of protection.
See you on the other side.
Bye Wanda. Jaga sanctumnya ya.
Okay, you did that one on purpose.
The fabric of magic is unwinding. We are fortunate to be here at all.
And where is here, exactly?
Salem, Massachusetts. Well, a pocket dimension in Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, suburbs. Nice.
Welcome to the Abbey. Home of the
Midnight Sun.
Midnight Sun.
The hell is this? Lilith's Junior Demon League?
Wait, it's that jerk from TV.
Which one?
Now, if everyone would just take a moment.
Enough!
You're standing on my flowers.
Oh, been a long time, Sarah.
It's caretaker now.
If I could have avoided this moment, I would, but...
Oh, spare me the speech. I know Lilith's back. We're sisters after all.
Guess we're suddenly invisible now.
Shall we chat, Stephen?
No one can argue that the Hunter earned their rest in the first battle against Lilith. I only hope they are up for the task once more.
You wizards always make everything sound so lofty. I raised my sister's only child as a weapon against her.
And saved the world in the process.
Now you want me to dig them up and ask them to do it again.
I did not write the prophecy, Sarah. Besides, I am no common grave robber. We are simply reuniting their ethereal essence with their corporal form. Speaking of, it would help to have a mental image for the procedure. Spare no detail. Spiritual identity theft is no laughing matter.
Oke, apa ini? The hunter has reached the maximum offensive level with the hero, bla bla bla. Nih, bla bla, unlock be nice sun challenge at the armory. Bla 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 bla. Oke, ini efek dari gameplay pertamanya. Kita bisa pilih mau cewek atau cowok. Gua akan tetap pilih cewek. Nah, kita ini mukanya. Ganti tipe-tipe mukanya. Ini aja. Ya ini skin tone. Ini aja warna mata. Kita pakai model rambut. Model rambutnya Boh, udah kayak model aja ini. Warna rambut, facial hair nggak usah, udah kita confirm aja.
Child of light and darkness, you who tamed the night, hear the voice of those who beseech thee and...
The collar! Wait! Wait!
Mother. So, that's a good thing, right?
As far as resurrection spells are concerned, I've seen worse. Particularly on myself.
Tony, come on. It's perfectly safe.
That thing wakes up and takes a bite out of you. Don't blame me.
Visiting hours are over.
You can't stay here forever.
There's nowhere else I should be.
Just saw that Stark guy poking around behind the mirror table.
Find me as soon as they awaken. And Blade, be nice.
Always am.
Oke, kita masuk ke bagian 1. Awakening. Jadi yang tadi itu udah termasuk prolog ya. Dan si Hunter ini adalah karakter original.
So cold, but the air burns with every breath. Has it been so long?
Cakep ya grafiknya, lightingnya. Desain-desain karakter juga enak loh. Cakep-cakep semua.
I know this place. In my dreams, it was always empty. But now I sense I am not alone.
Have to admit, Hunter, you make one hell of an entrance. Guess that makes 2 of us.
You should have struck when you had the chance, vampire. You will not live to regret your error.
Cute, and Caretaker told me to be nice. Relax, Slayer, I'm a friend. You just don't know it yet.
Yes. I saw you with Sarah before. But what would she want with a vampire? Unless...
The name's Blade, and I'm no ordinary vampire. I get you've been out of commission, but I thought you noticed since we're having this little showdown under the freaking sun.
A Dhampir? Daywalkers were a myth even to me.
Says the half-human, half-demon monster hunter.
Ini aja.
You appear quite versed in my history, Dhampir.
Heard my fair share of stories from Caretaker. The legendary hunter, child of Lilith, last champion of the blood. Some call you angel, some demon. Probably a little of both. Led the Knights of Wundagore against the armies of darkness until you fell at...
Fell?
Shoot. This is why they don't normally have me do the meet and greets.
I can see why.
Right. As much as I'd love to see how much weirder this conversation can go, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. The prophecy is in motion. I can feel it. We have wasted too much time here already.
Man, the others are really gonna love you.
Others?
Yeah, you've got a little fan club, I think. But why spoil the surprise? Hope you're up for the challenge, chosen one.
Oke, gameplaynya baru dimulai di sini. Tapi ya, segitu aja waktu gue untuk saat ini. Nanti gue akan lanjut di episode selanjutnya. Jangan lupa like, share, dan subscribe video gue. Gue Jorgen, sampai jumpa lagi di waktu Midnight Sun selanjutnya. Skol!